Hi, my name's Gayleen. I'm your director, and thank you for coming. This is just going to be a real quick welcome. Welcome to Mary Kay. I did a 20-page little sort of like a cookbook, recipe book for what it is you will want to learn. There's about 5-6 key skills that you need to have in order to be successful. If I told you if you went to your job and you only had to learn 20 pages of information, lots of them have pictures on them, would you say, and you could write yourself a six-figure check, how would you feel about that? Probably pretty good. So the great thing about Mary Kay is once you learn it, you know, some of the product changes from time to time, but nothing else changes. So it's still the same concept. So here's what's in this book. Here's why you want to just take a look at this book. I've done a video for each of the areas in the book, so you can watch me just walk you through the video. I'm not going to teach it all right here. Okay, so the first thing that you always need to do is figure out the person in front of you, if they have issues. Do they have blemishes, monthly breakout, lines and wrinkles, want to get rid of blackheads and gunk out of their pores? So, and how are they feeling about those? I don't know that this is in the book, but this is the key thing. You've got to put the first, as Dr. Phil says, you've got to get the dots close enough together. And so unless they have some needs that we can fix, you can just do faces forever and have nothing come good out of it. And so, you know, I think I heard somebody say once that, you know, everybody's our client. Well, no, everybody's not our client. They have to have something that we want. They have to have something we have that they want. And most people want to get fixed up if they have blemishes, if they have dry skin, if they have monthly breakout, lines and wrinkles, not to get them or to reduce them, blackheads. So, or softer, smoother skin, or if your skin is discolored, to be able to treat that. And so those are the key things that we do in Mary Kay. Yes, we have a lot of things in the book, but we don't worry about them. I only work on 30 products and forget about the rest. That's my theory. Okay, customer card. It came in your, when you started your business, you got your show kit or your starter kit. In there you'll find customer profile cards. There's a video on how and what you to do with those. Once you get this figured out, then this will be easier. And people are one of two types of skin, dry normal skin or combination oily. And that is the key to understanding how to do Mary Kay, is to be able to figure out, does somebody have oily skin or does somebody have dry normal skin? I purposely left myself like this before because I have oily skin. And I wanted you to see when people have oily skin, this is how they look. They have shine on their face. What time is it? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I have blotted and repowdered, but I'm super oily. Like if I could put oil derricks on there, I would just be pumping out millions, just on that alone. So anybody who's got skin that looks like this, they're oily. So you are going to, that's going to become easy for you to see. So in here, I've got a training on understanding the two types of skincare that we have, that we use on pretty much most of the people that we see. This is the key to your success, is understanding in this book and watching the video enough times so you totally get it, how to work with this hand. Because if you can learn to do that, you can develop this business to any level that you want to develop the business to. You also got a satin hands in your kit. Go and watch how to do satin hands. I'm not going to teach that now. Color is a rabbit hole. And it costs you time and money, and it costs your clients a lot of time and money because they've got no end of color that doesn't work for them. We're going to show you a system that you can run that uses about 11 products. It's going to work for you every time, and it's super simple. And you've got little cards in your kit. Do not just go off and squeeze that skincare that's in the kit without watching what in the world you're supposed to be doing with it, because you're not going to get the results that you want, and therefore you're not going to get the payout that you want and the long-term customers that you want that are going to make your life so much easier and simpler. Mary Kay is we sell the product to them the first time, but the reorder business clicks in, and that's the true magic of it for the product side. Teach you how to follow up in 3 simple steps. Why do you follow up? Well, anybody who is good at showing people what they need or want knows the value of follow-up. The gold's in the follow-up. Okay, I'm your tour guide, and I made videos. I just tried to make, for every page in this book, there's a corresponding video pretty much. a tiny bit about work. If you're going to do Mary Kay, you've got to figure out how do you get yourself on a daytimer system and how do you make it work. Well, I've got a system, super simple. Just follow it. Don't mess with it. Don't try to go electronic with it. Just do it simple. Simple sometimes is better. How we're going to get referrals and how we're going to build our business, because once you work outside the people you currently know. Now, let me tell you, and let me just go over here. Team building is the last thing that I'm going to talk to you about. Referrals. You know who you know. You're not so interested in who you know because you already know them. You want to get to the second layer out of the people that they know. If somebody's holding a wedding, they have about 200 people that will come. So if you figure out 200 people they're going to invite, about 100 of them are probably women. So everybody knows layers and layers and layers of people. And so through a great referral system and a great fun little way to do things, you're going to learn how to do that. And so that's what you want to do with your Mary Kay business, is get it set up so that you have a constant flow of people that you can go and do these very, 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 very simple steps. It's here. It's in this book. This little 20 pages will take you to $1 million business in Mary Kay if you want it to. And people think, oh, such an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. It is a mindset on just keeping it simple, not getting lost in the weeds, and that's what usually happens with people. Making a system that is totally duplicatable, so everybody who's at your appointment, if they were a qualified candidate, they would go, well, is that all you do? I could do that. That's what you want. You want people thinking and doing that. And I have made a video on each and every one of these pages to help you through how to figure it out, how not to go down the rabbit hole of color. Because if you go there, you're going to spend time and money that you don't, has no payout to. Absolutely a waste of your time. And just some things about how do you get started, kind of what does the flow look like of an appointment. You'll see it all. Just, you have to commit to watching the videos and taking some notes, not complicated notes. You print out this handout and you can write some notes along the edges of each of the pages, so that becomes your master copy, which you call master copy. And then you print out the pages that you're going to use when you go to an appointment. I mean, I really have got this as simple as I possibly can get it. You know, they say that in order for people to be able to do things, it has to be a system, it has to be simple, and it has to be duplicatable. There is nothing in here that you can't do. There's absolutely nothing in here that you can't do. And when you go out and do the faces, you will meet the people who are interested in doing what you do. Just phoning people and saying, oh, I'm in Mary Kay, you'll probably want to do it too, is not going to work. You've got to actually do the faces. And so when you go to do the faces, if you have a great little organized system, I show you how to put things into the starter kit, how to get order a few extra things that you're going to need if you're going to want to teach these things at the appointment. Clearly your kit didn't come with everything. It just didn't. Yes, you can do some basic appointments with that, and yes, you could actually use that to build right out, but you're going to have to add a couple of things into your kit in order to make it easy to use. Okay, I want for you everything that you dream and want from your Mary Kay. Will help you, take your hand, work with you, get you started, get you set up right, be there to answer your questions. This is not a journey, solo walk in the dark forest by yourself. This is a hand-in-hand, let's get together, let's do this, provided you are doing the work. I mean, I'm not going to promise you that we're going to do hand-to-hand. If you're not going to read, watch the videos, respond when I respond to you, then you know what? That isn't going to be a hand-in-hand journey. It's going to be more of an independent journey for you. My goal is to get everybody independent, but I want to take you for the first 6 weeks and work hand in hand with you. Make sure you get everything down sound, and you know what? You will feel wonderful. You didn't always want to carry your children all their life. You wanted to get them to stand up, crawl, stand up, walk on their own, run on their own, being able to be independent. That's what I want for you. I assume, regardless what business you came out of, unless it happened to be in direct sales previously, this is a different animal. And so you do actually need somebody to take your hand and show you how. Now, that is the best gift I can give you, is taking your hand and showing you how to do Mary Kay and setting you up so that you understand that systems are important. We just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and again. We call it different names sometimes, but it's still doing the same things over and over again. Making sure that you keep your records super simple because you need those for all the tax advantages you're going to get in Mary Kay. And you know, I want you to find money and be profitable in your business. So that's what I'm all about. So that is why you want to watch these videos. You can choose not to. It's not going to go well for you. If you don't want to do that, if you just want to place an order and be a customer with the order privilege, that's great. I'm not saying that. If that works for you, that works for you. But if you really want to run a business and work the business, then you are going to want to work with me and you are going to want to take me up. All this training, I mean, it's not complicated. It's like short little videos that 20 minutes long, 8 minutes long, 7 minutes long, how you do things. So take me up on it. Love for you. You've got to watch the videos and then we work together, okay? So you've got to get into the new consultant training section on our unit website and go for it. Okay, great. Think big. What you want to get out of your Mary Kay initially, put it on a board, you know, those little poster board things, or onto a, oh, I can't see it, a cork board. Just put some pictures in there. Your mind thinks in pictures, and so you want to validate it and show it every day what it is that you would love to establish. If you get the team inside of you, this team up here, this team right here, working for you, amazing things can happen. The number one problem with most people is they have so many internal issues and hang-ups that they can't get past those. Oh, I'm the girl who can, we can work to get past those, you know. And your past is the past. It's in the rear view mirror. We've got to quit answering that door. We've got to close that door and move forward. And so, you know what? I'm not going to judge you on anything. What you want to do and what's going to work for you and your family, I'll be here to work with you hand in hand, provided you put in the effort. It's like a tennis game. I hit the ball to you, so I'm hitting the ball to you, extending the offer. You're going to choose to pick up your racket and hit the ball back, or you're going to choose to do absolutely nothing, and so then I'll know that you don't want to play ball with me. I will hit the ball back again one more time and extend an offer to you. And I'll do it 3 times, and after 3 times, I'm a quick learner. I realize you're happy where you're at and you don't want to play ball. You want to do what you want to do, so go ahead and do that. That's okay. It's your business. I'm here for the people that want to build a business. I'm your business building greatest asset, best tool ever. Okay, great. Thanks. All right. Have a great day. Bye. We have more bells and whistles going off in this house than you can imagine. We got an alarm system that does its own thing, and that is the dryer system right now. So it'll just keep beeping. So I've said everything I need to say. Thanks. I look forward to meeting with you. All right. Bye-bye.